This week on Fetch Me a Home, we are joined by Chris and Beth with New England Lab Rescue. You guys are fostering right now through them. We have Maggie and we have Nano. Let's start with Nano here. He's got the little blind bandana on. Tell us a little about the background here.
So Nano was found by a partner rescue who works in Puerto Rico exclusively, saving dogs. And they noticed, he was a street dog, and they noticed he had a severe infection in his eyes. And so they wanted to get him vetted. And so when they were taking him off the street to put him in a crate and get him vetted, they noticed Maggie circling them and eventually approaching them, wondering where her friend was going. And so they decided to rescue Maggie at the same time. And when they got Nano vetted, that's when they found out it was a severe bacterial infection, and the bacterial infection caused him to lose his eyes completely. So now he has no eyes.
But the two of them work really well together, it seems.
Yes, she's been his eyes for since he was a puppy, it looks like.
Yep, she's a surrogate mother.
Well, and she seems to bring out a level of confidence in him because tell us about Maggie. She seems very confident.
They say that Maggie's around 6 years old. Chris and I seem to think she's a little older. She is very dominant. She's very bossy. She loves taking care of him. She loves telling him when he can play with toys, when he can eat and do all the things, which was really necessary for him. And now he seems to have a little confidence and he talks back to her. So,
so she is giving him a little more confidence. Yes. So these two obviously need to be adopted together, but what's the ideal home for them?
So the ideal home would be somebody who can be home with them. Nano does have some separation anxiety, ideally with a fenced-in yard because Nano can't see. So if they have a fenced-in yard, Nano can hopefully eventually learn the yard and be able to enjoy it. Time outside, off leash. So yeah, those are really the two things we're looking for is a home where they won't be alone all day because of the separation anxiety, and a home with a fenced-in yard.
And preferably not a city area, just because loud noises and stuff can scare Nano.
Yeah, he was rescued from a remote area of Puerto Rico, so Portland's now the biggest city he's been in.
Yes. Well, welcome. How are these guys with dogs, kids, cats, as far as you know?
They're good with other dogs as long as they're not super high energy, aggressive, not aggressive, but hard playing dogs. They enjoy playing a little chase, but they don't enjoy like the rough horseplay that some dogs like to do.
Which a lot of people will appreciate. Dogs. and these guys like to cuddle.
Yes.
Yes.
They like cuddling with each other. They love cuddling with the other dog, well, at least Bear, our other dog, but they love to cuddle with their humans.
Oh.
Yep,
as you can tell.
Nano's favorite thing is to just curl up on the couch next to his human, and then Nano sometimes fights him for the prime spot next to the human.
Yes.
Well, they're both very, very sweet. And again, you can find more information through New England Lab Rescue. Obviously, it's a shelter that does foster care. So if someone wants to meet the two of them, should they fill out an application first?
Yes. So how it works is we are a shelterless shelter, so it's only through fosters. You go on, you fill out an application, and then an adoption coordinator sifts through all the applications and finds the best fit, and we'll reach out to the applicant.
Great.
And they can find that application at New England Lab Rescue. I think it's newenglandlabrescue.com, but if they Google New England Lab Rescue, it'll take you right to their website.
And we'll share a link to that on our website as well, in case people don't remember. Beth, Chris, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And again, you can find much more information on Maggie and Nano with New England Lab Rescue on our website, newscentermaine.com. And your Weekend Morning Report returns in a moment.